It's taken by Chris Chen Hennessy at the back. He's made 15 metres. He's done well. Now Bective at the line. Tom Mack. Rollers on the wrong way. Offloads it to Tim Carroll. He's well tackled. Bective recycle. Go again. Gavin Kelly bursts the first line. Tackle just shy of the 22. Short side ball taken by Dave McPolin. He's made 8 metres. Now Bective recycle yet again. Oshin needs support. Buff Kelly comes in to support. However, it's turnover ball. Turnover ball from Monkstown. Unlucky. It's a let off for Bective. It's now penalty to Bective for playing the ball on the ground. So Bective did really well, just unlucky with that final pass. However, playing the ball on the ground, option for Bective now. Looks like they're going to go into the corner. It'll be a 5-man. Yeah. It will be a 5-man on Gavin Kelly in the middle, you would think, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is if clubs are doing their
homework,
due diligence on us, they'll know that. But it's all about the movement, I guess. So the ball is on to Connor, I'd say.
Yeah.
Out of first or second.
First, correct, yeah. Got to win it first, though. Okay, so Gavin has won it now. No, they're actually doing a driving maul. Good defensive work. Okay, ball is on the ground now to Rook. Bobby. There he goes, the buff on the charge. 2 men, take him down. Quick recycle for Bective. Raj passes on. Taken again by Oisin McCluskey. Free shot now. Ref has got the arm out for penalty advantage. Bobby makes a little out of the back of the hand. Inside pass didn't work. Okay, we'll bring it back. Now it's take the points.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a clear choice to turn those points down. It's nearly a more difficult kick to get to touch. Yeah, Matty's pointed to the post. 3 points. Put it back in the lead and then rebuild them.
No, to bring us level. Bring us level. Yeah, bring us level. Detroit, like that. So Young Hatton is wearing a Detroit Lions beanie and it's blue. You must have got dressed in the dark this morning, Paul. You're wearing blue chinos and blue. Yeah, but you're down in a blue club, mate. You know, today you should be wearing red or green, man. And we know you have red slacks. We've seen them.
I'll keep the yellow ones for Middleton Atonement. If you go back to the decision here, it's the right decision. It's tough work to get into the 22. When the referee gives you the opportunity to take 3 points, it's foolish to turn it down, especially as kickable as this. So put it into the estate. Someone's back garden.
Knocked it over. Okay, so scores are level.
Nice positioning.
We are 14 minutes in. Level scores. It's a try and a penalty each. Monkstown 8, Bective 8.
On 10, man, on 10.
Stapleton restart. Goes left this time. Huge high hanging ball. Unlucky. There's a sub there. I haven't seen him who he came on for, but the ball is broken free. So Monkstown have got the ball. Great defensive hit there by Bective. However, they're going down the short side, Monkstown. Good hands by Monkstown. They've done well. Eventually, the tackle just shy of the 22. Mick Hayes on the charge. He's well stopped. Continued to go down the short side. So wild pass into touch. So it'll be a effective touch. Rory is saying he's got a problem, possibly with the Wi-Fi. I'm looking at the biggest Wi-Fi tower I've probably ever seen in my life, and it's 100 meters away.
No, seriously.
Not buying it.
I have to get on screen.
Now the buff down, receiving some treatment. We also have another big game in Bective today. We've got the thirds in the league final up in Donnybrook, so we're waiting on updates on that. They'll be sent to Paul from Shane Comer.
Tomorrow we have Bective seconds taking on Blackrock in the Metropolitan Cup first round. We have the Bective under-13s in the semi-final of the Premier League against Terranure, 12 o'clock in
It's all happening.
Terranure. We have the Bective under-20s playing Wicklow. Should they win with the bonus points, they'll win the league.
Yeah.
And that's actually a replay. They were leading 12-7 a number of weeks ago. The referee had an issue with his foot.
Game abandoned.
Which was terrible. You just hope they can bring back the energy that they had that day, I guess. But
yeah. Okay. So
we had the same, by the way.
Bit of a break in play. So I'm just looking at, after today's game, you look at the buff now is coming off, going to receive some treatment from Ross. Shane Ryan coming on. Hope it's just treatment. I hope the buff isn't gone. He's
seems to be running fairly okay.
So important to our.
Is it a blood injury?
To our chances. I'm not sure.
The leg, maybe a bit of strapping, I think.
Not sure. Okay. Game back on. Line out Bective just outside their 22. Full line out called. A lot of animation. And it is turned over. Tidied up. So it's Monkstown ball just outside the Bective 22. Good junt there by Dave Cave, number 4. However, slower ball now. Halfback Tristan Brady, captain, having to dig it out. So, little charge on by Oisin Brady. Now, quicker ball. Now they get it out wide. Here's that Solo Carroll. Very, very challenging, dangerous player for the town at 15. Monkstown again on the charge. They're deep inside the back to 22. Little show and go from 10. Fraser Wright. Turnover ball. Is it turnover ball? Is it turnover ball if Bective turned it over? They haven't. Monkstown still in possession. Cave. Well tackled. Double hit by Bective. Now they try and spread it out wide. Get it out to 11. Cian O'Donoghue's well tackled. Slower ball now. Another good tackle by Bective on 6. Tony McGuinness. Another good defensive hit by Bective. However, Monkstown still in possession now. That's a good break. He's managed to get it outside. Oh, he's cut inside at the last minute. And eventually holding on. Well done by Tim Carroll, but Monkstown will be disappointed with that. Yeah.
The step inside.
Yeah, he did.
The ground underfoot just let him.
Yeah, he did have a man outside him. As supplies, he slipped because we walked this pitch before, and pitch is in immaculate condition. It's actually very firm considering the weather we've had.
It wasn't an easy pass. If you look at the way he received the ball, his body was shaped on the inside in receiving it. That's a whole transfer from one side of the body to the other. So it's easy to say he should have made the pass, but that was a difficult pass. Good defence by Bective.
Okay, so Gilso nudge just outside the 22 to be a Bective line out.
If anything, we have for the little bit of wind, we're going into whatever little bit of wind is there. Not a huge amount though. It's not really.
Well, it's actually changed direction because at the start of the game it was actually blowing the other way. Yeah. Right. 5-man call by Bective. Well taken by Gavin Kelly in the middle. Now, nice rolling ball set up there. Gonna have to use it now. Okay, it's gone down now. It's a ruck. Ball unplayable, so it's turnover ball. Bective will be disappointed with that, Paul. You have an update from the third league final.
Trailing 10-5 to Lansdowne, just down the road here in the league final. So very tight game down there, but we will give updates as we receive them. So 10-5 to Lansdowne.
Okay, Conor the Buff Kelly returns for Bective after a bit of treatment. That's good news.
Give out the score.
So we're 21 minutes in. End of the first quarter. It's nip and tuck. It's a try and a penalty each. Monkstown 8, Bective 8.
The first run we got a bit of a nudge on it. They're moving it quick.
Have a nudge on that scrum too, so it's sloppy ball. It's turnover. Well done, Oisin McCluskey. Now walking back to 2. Throwing it wide, Bobby Holland. Long floating pass out to Tim Carroll. He's galloping like a gazelle. He's up tackled eventually just on the halfway line. Quick ball, it is quick ball out to Bobby Holland. Now, Chen, we've got numbers here, but they're all forwards. Oisin McCluskey puts through a kick. It's a nice kick too. Who's chasing it? Dave McPolan is chasing it. He's going to make it. He makes it. Makes it. Beautiful kick through by Oisin McCluskey, and Dave McPolan gets his first AIL try for Bective. That's great play. We are 22 minutes in. Moves the score out to Bective 13, Monkstown 8 with a conversion to come. Paul.
Yeah, a super try that resulted in a bit of bravery there. I mean, often you'll criticise the forward putting the ball through. He didn't try too hard. Oisin just put the boot to it, put it about 20 yards. What you're probably not seeing here is that the defence have to turn. And Oisin's on the front foot with Dave McPolan on the outside at full speed. So, of course, he's going to get around the winger. When you have to turn and chase like that, it's very difficult to defend it. So he obviously got then his toe to it then. Didn't hit it too hard. Didn't carry over the dead ball line. It was an opportunity to dive in the ball. Clear decision by referee. Try given. And an opportunity now to go 2 more ahead. So 13 points to 8 on the scoreboard and an opportunity to go to 15. Not an easy kick.
Gilso. Wide on the left. Oh, he struck that well. He's pulled it in, has he? He has. Yes, he has. Excellent kick. Excellent kick from Captain Matty Gilson, and pushes the score out on 22 minutes to Bective 15. 2 tries. Monkstown 8. Gilso's got his kicking boots back on. He had a good day. 6 out of 6 shots up in Ballyclare last week. All right. Stapleton, huge high hanging restart, enormous. Knocked backwards by the town. Ball is breaking loose. Okay, they have it now. It's with 2. Rob Wynn, he throws it out to Stapleton. Tackle just on the halfway line. Which side they're coming? They're going to come down left. Fraser right with the kick. Rather well taken by Tim Carroll, but ref is bringing it back. Bective offside from that ruck. So here's a chance to the town for a nudge into the 22 and give them an attacking line out. It's a good kick by Stapleton. Good kick. Brings the ball just inside the Bective 22. Now committee meeting with the pack. What are they going to go with? 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to go with 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're calling it 6 man. 6 man. Will they go long to Kelly at the back? He's their primary ball winner. He's now moved. A lot of animation. However, it's well secured by Town. Now they've got the ball at the back with the hooker, Rob Wynn. They're inching forward. Okay. At the back line. Knock on, 2 knock-ons. He'll bring it back for a scrum. First knock-on was by Monkstown. That's a lead off for Bective. So conscious you have no scoreboard or graphics on your screen. We're 25 minutes in. Score is Bective 15, 2 tries. Monkstown 8, 1 try.
Monkstown's strategy seems fairly clear. They're looking to move the ball 2 passes out, getting width, and they've had some good success in terms of width. I think we've been caught out a few times. Obviously exposed on one of the tries, but prior to that and after that, there's been a number of occasions where had ball gone to hand or people stayed on their feet. It could have been another 5 points in arrears.
Yeah, look, big Matt Stapleton in 13. He's causing us damage. He's been causing us damage for years. A speedy man, Cian O'Donoghue as well, number 11 on the wing. He's got great toes, so hats is right. They're trying to spread the ball wide. Solid scrum by Bective. Get the ball, work it out. Rollers. It's well tackled, to be fair. Ball is broken loose. What way is it going to turn over? Is it a turnover ball? No, Bective tidy it up. But we're deep in our 22. Hard to see from here what's going on. Okay, it's Bective ball. Gavin Kelly. He's done well, Gavin. 3 men to take him down. Now, exit strategy. Don't make it hard for yourself. It's a kick. Is Halpo going to take it himself? We give it to Tim. Halpo takes it on himself, makes a safe touch. Interesting stat today, Conor Halpin. It's his 50th AIL cap today. So Conor played for a number of seasons down in Naas when he was a chap before he came up and joined us. So
Ross Murphy was the current Naas president, was sitting with me last week at the Jimmy White's presidential dinner. I know he's a friend of yours, and he had mentioned about Halpo's history and talking about the richness in scrum halves they had down in Naas, and as much as they were sorry to see him go,
he needed the opportunity because he couldn't get a start with them.
I think in that one season that Conor left, I think there was something like 4 or 5 scrum halves that all went to play at good levels in other clubs because of the
they just had a load with them.
It's the riches of scrum halves. You wouldn't often see it. They talked about Jameson Gibson Park last night, and Brian O'Driscoll was talking about what's coming behind Jameson.
Ball was stolen by Bective, tapped back, so Monkstown would be disappointed with that. Gavin Kelly.
Don't get up, don't.
So Bective having to work hard here just to secure possession, get out of our red zone. Now Halpo. That's a better kick, yeah. That's a better kick. Brings the ball just up to the 10-meter line. Okay, we are 28 and a half minutes in here. Nothing between these two teams. It's been all Monkstown since Bective scored that try a few minutes ago by Dave McPoland. So it's Bective 15, Monkstown 8.
Oh, okay. Chuck, I believe we have to give a shout out to Mossel Bay groupies in South Africa who are watching live. Thanks for your support, folks.
There it's consistent as sunrise and sunset. They're out there. They're Conor helping his fan club in South Africa. Conor's mum Jean, of course, is South African. They tune into every game.
Castle beers, I hope.
Overthrown again, taken by Chris Hennessy. He's put through a good kick deep into the Monkstown 22. Ball is broken loose. Where's it going to go? It's going to be picked up by McCluskey. Looks like he's in. Waiting for the ref's arm to be. Yes, took his time, but he's given the try. It was actually scored by Chris Chan Hennessy. So Chan took it off the back of the line out, an overthrow, put through the kick, followed up his own kick, follow it up. That's the way to win the cup.
That's 2 forwards that have taken kicks in open play that resulted in tries, which is, I'm sure, a statistic that the lads are going to talk about this evening in the bar. Whatever the result is today, we saw last night in Wales demonstrated in the front row division that every prop's dream can come true, and on an international stage, that's the way forward. So Bective have an opportunity to kick for an additional 2 points here. 20 points to 8 as it stands to go to 22. This is a difficult kick for a right-footed kicker for Gilso.
Gilso, wide on the right. It's low, it's not going to make it. Yeah, he's pulled it across. Okay, so that's 30 minutes on the clock. Scores moved out to Monkstown 8, Bective 20. 10th try of the season in the AIL for Chris Chan Hennessy. Puts him ahead of the other pretender, although he's drawn level, but no, he hasn't. It was Dave McPoland scored the try, not Roller. So yeah, Chan ahead, 10 tries. Number of people behind him on 9. He did, you're right. Good to have hats here correcting me. So it's 10 tries apiece. Another huge, high-hanging ball.
Lovely tap back to James.
Well taken by Gavin Kelly, who tapped it back to James Gallagher. Now, what are Bective going to do? Throw it now. Big kick from Tim, left foot. Huge kick into just beyond the 10-meter line. Taken by the town. What are they going to do? They're putting up a high one. It's going to fall just inside the Bective half. It's well taken. by McCluskey, Junior McCluskey. Okay, Chen. Now, Bobby Holland, what's he going to do? He's going to have a run. Good man, Bobby. Takes it up. Eventually, he's tackled just on the halfway line. Slower ball again for Bective. Gallagher, a little tip on to Gavin Kelly. Holding on by Bective. Okay, holding on. And 10 metres for Lip. That's not great. That's not great. Wrecks my head. People giving Lip. We're 32 minutes in. Monkstown 8, 2, 1 try. Bective 23 tries. It's a great kick. It's a great kick. That's a super kick by Stapleton. Super kick. I mean, what's that? That's 5 metres out, Paul, is it?
Yeah. Flag on the other side there. That's the dead ball flag. So that's about 6 or 7 meters.
Yeah. Super kick.
Very good.
They're calling a 5-man. You'd expect it to go to Big Luke
Kelly. The question
Kelly.
is here, you don't go up in defence and they can throw any which way. There's no fucking line out. You do go up and you could be restricted.
I think they won't go up. I think they'll wait to try and drive as soon as they come down. Let's see. Do Bective contest? No, they don't.
Contest on the ground. That's fine.
Tried to set the defensive maul, but Monkstown have it at the back now. It's pivoting to the left down the short side. Really hard to see from here what's going on, but it looks like they're inching forward. Yeah, they've got momentum on this maul now.
They must be close to the line. Oh, here we go.
However, coming at the backs, what's going to happen? Good defensive hit by Bective. However, now quicker ball. They've got it around the corner. That was 6. I think it was Tony McGuinness. Round the corner again. They've got good numbers here on the right as well if they can get it wide. However, Bective have done well to hold them out. It's good hands. However, well tackled by Dave McPolan. Monkstown still have it. Big number 4, Dave Cave. Looks like the ball was broken loose. Ref's now got the arm out, so it's a free shot for the town. Free shot. McVeigh. Cave. So Monkstown going through the motions. Now they're going to go out wide. Oh, ball is knocked on. That's not great. It was a free play. It was advantage. Referee Paul Haycock putting his hand in his pocket. Can't do that, Bobby. Unfortunate yellow card for Bobby Holland.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Ready, boy, Bobby.
Interesting enough, it's really down to the fact of going with 2 hands, and if you even don't go with 2 hands,
Yeah, so
just automatically ends
look, it's risk reward when you go for those. You know, you saw it happening last night for Ireland as well. Okay, tip and go by the town, but didn't tip the ball through the mark. So it's a free kick to Bective. Whoa, that's a get out of jail.
But like in terms of how we approach the next 10 minutes, it's got to be a complete strategy change. Or do you argue you keep playing to the strengths and then adapting with the man down?
Yeah, look, I always say every game is a game of 2 halves. You go out with the game plan for the first half and then you review it. That's a huge kick by Tim Carroll. Jesus, that's a monster. But deep in the back of 22, just shy of the 10-metre line.
Strategy for the first half. We now have lost our centre.
Yeah, so but beauty of his yellow card is it's 5 minutes this half and 5 minutes the other half. So it's not like a continuous 10 minutes. We can get a bit of momentum.
You're kind of inclined to think we play a 10-man game for the next couple of minutes to see at the half. Look for runners off 10, off 12.
So we're coming up.
Not to give a turnover. See, a quick turnover, we're going to be caught because you're going to have, you'll be exposed in the back line.
Yeah, so 5-man called by the town. Would have thought call a full one and try and get the ball out and capitalise on the man missing in the centre. It's a brilliant tackle. That is a brilliant tackle by Donald Lawler and Dave Cave.
You know, he's put the hand out there based on the shout of a sideline. That was a chest hit. I don't believe that was a high tackle.
There's nothing wrong with that tackle. That was absolutely in line with us.
A little bit of pressure.
I think you're right. May have, crowd influencing the referee. Stapleton.
Now, there has been a dictate from the IRFU in relation to behaviour of clubs, but also height of tackle. So maybe they are trying to reinforce that. It didn't seem that high. He's right beside it, so he clearly believed it to be so.
Okay, so we are 36 minutes in. 3 tries to Bective, 1 try to Monkstown. Bective leading 20 points to 8, but Bective with a man in the bin for the remainder of this half and the first 5 minutes of the second half. Monkstown calling a 5-man again. Taken at the front by Luke Kelly. However, good work there by James Gallagher. Now, Monkstown, are they going to go wide? They're not. They're going to have truck it up at the pack. He's done well. Tony McGuinness, he's done well. Good double hit by Bective. Slower ball from Monkstown coming down this right hand side again. Now Stapleton, he gets it out to 15. Solo Carroll, he's taken to ground. Loose ball, however, Town win it back again now. Taken on by 11. Cian O'Donoghue. They've got the numbers out here. Solo Carroll, what's he do? Puts through a little kick. Who's back there? Tim Carroll is back for Bective. He's done well. Bounced the first tackle. He's running out. He's Miggy's. Oh, good tackle. But he did well. He made 15 metres there, Tim, out of defence.
You don't see the sniper when it's coming from behind.
Now, Bective ball. What are they going to do? They're going to go wide. Big Tom. Well on, Tom.
They're covering the backfield here for the kick through. So.
McCloskey taking around the ankles. Not sure what he gave that for. That was very good. Town take a quick one. They take a tip and go by Monkstown. He's now given a second penalty against Bective in a row there. Not sure what both of them are for. It's calling in the skipper to have a word. Obviously, it's consistent penalising in the red zone. Don't need to have another guy in the bin. Just need to make it up to half time now. We're at 38, coming up to 39 minutes. They're going to look. Are they calling a scrum?
The right decision to do.
It is, because we've a man down in the centre. So you tie in the back row.
You have to put in 8.
Yeah.
This is an unusual decision, because arguably you could say, well, why do we have to put in 8? It's a rule.
It's a law, Paul. We don't have rules in rugby.
It's designed in that way to give the favour on the outside, but I guess what you have to do at that point, well, if you're that close to our line, I guess the fullback is going to join anyway, and where you could be open to attack there is a little kick through. Depends. It'll be interesting to see how their two centres lie outside the 10, because if you're going to rush up in a line and your fullback has joined your line, there's a big hole behind you. Decent dead ball line, they'll just kick it through and dive on it.
So I think it's a correct tactical decision by Monkstown to call the scrum, tie down the back row. You got to win the scrum first.
Yeah, I mean,
James Gallagher now taking a knee.
You could go to touch. You could. They may have to put in. They're not going to defend at 7. We saw already how powerful they were on the left hand side there, and we struggled with that. We did keep them out, but it was
like you would think if they can work the ball out to 13, Stapleton, or out to 11. O'Donoghue. That they will score. So we are into injury time. Bective have a man, 5 minutes in the bin. Score is Bective 3 tries, 20. Monkstown 1 try, 8. Good attacking platform here though for Monkstown. Yeah, they've got 15 up in the line as well, Paul.
But look how wide 13 is. They're going to move the ball wide here.
Got to win the scrum. Got to win the scrum.
Probably a double skip.
They're going down the short side. They filled us all. But they haven't fooled themselves. That's a well-worked move, a well-worked try for Conor Lohan for Town. Everybody expecting them to use the American advantage out the open side. But they backed themselves 8-9-14 in on the corner. That's a good try for Monkstown.
Don't mess with the low hand. Hold on, Tom. Don't take. Tristan. Lovely, lads. Put on Mikey. Put on me, Go again.
So we're bang on half time here. Matt Stapleton with the chance. He had the extras.
Hold on, Tom.
Good. Good timing. Okay, what to do next?
No, he's pushed that. Okay, so there we are, half time, folks. Very entertaining match here in Sydney Parade. Second Bective against fourth in the league, Monkstown. Your half-time score is Bective 3 tries, 20. Monkstown 2 tries, 13. So it's a 7-point game. We're going to take a smoke break. We'll be back to you in a minute.
Yeah. Why would they do that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, nice job. We have to pay for this.
The no, was it like a last thing or the
Yes.
and it's not fun.
The Wi-Fi did go.
We haven't tried.
Same thing happened in Ashburn.
Yeah. We're not going to do it.
So do you want to hear the scores in the other league?
Yeah, so the halftime scores via the Any Score app. Paul Hatton.
The first score, which is going to be quite unbelievable, is the second half is kicked off with Clonmel playing Belfast Harlequins, and Clonmel lead 54 points to 7.
Not a surprise.
Brough are trailing Ballyclare at home. Brough are playing at home. They're trailing 17-0. Ballyclare having resurgence to their season. Thomond leading 19 points to 10 at home to Malahide. Interesting, very close game, and it's a half-time score there. And Monkstown, as you know, 13 points to 20 against Bective, which is a home fixture in Sydney Parade here for Monkstown. And Middleton Dolphin, a local derby in Cork. Yeah. Middleton leading at home 14 points to 10.
Surprised. I think Dolphin might win that.
Yeah, but the Clonmel are clearly running away with the Belfast Harlequins. So I'd say Ballyclare might be getting some hope there with the potential win with a bonus point.
Yeah, and a late surge to try and get up into the top four.
Yeah,
3 games.
I'm going to have a quick look at the table to see.
Score again, please.
Funny enough, if Malahide pulled a victory away there away from home, they'd be on the heels of Harlequins. On the heels. Which one? Score 20 points to 13.
We were like,
Community life. The score is 20-13 to Bective.
Fulham score every 5 minutes.
It's coming up. People are just asking.
they live in Fulham.
That's because they're probably dialing in and not seeing us.
But like, fuck, it made
The mic is still on. Mick Finnegan and Scaries has told us that the mic is still on. It's okay, Mick. We haven't said anything too dangerous. Or have we? Or have we? If I want, I could tell you a story about Michael Finnegan arriving into Bective as a second row from Delasale Church and claiming he was a 10. I think he lasted 5 minutes at 10 and we moved him straight back into the pack.
It's like long and thin.
Beautiful day here, Sydney Parade.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't
no,
it?
fantastic.
Rugby should be a summer sport. I
Yeah.
mean, this is. I've had to take off my jacket. It's so warm,
We'll leave it at the jacket and nothing else.
which is most unusual. Well, maybe you take off this sky.
I struggled to put the blue pants on.
The royal blue
Last
pants.
night I made a mistake coaching in the 13s around tackle technique using the pads, and we were out on the 4G pitch. I got a little bit excited and aggressive, hit the pad and decided to drag my right knee across the 4G. It's been a while since I've had a
burn.
4G burn, and I can tell you right now, it's poor old Sharon and Mark gave me an antiseptic wipe in the club, and they saw me in tears.
Okay. Half-time huddle over. Just see if I can get some words from Ben Mannion.
On Tom.
Active head coach Ben Mannion. It's a one-score game, 2017, 3 tries to 2. Discipline probably an issue for us. We've given away 9 penalties and a man in the bin. What's your thoughts, Ben?
Yeah, 100%. We've talked about that. We try to make sure that we're squeaky clean. This is high quality ref, so we know we're going to make good decisions. So we've just got to make sure we work with him. We think if we can get a bit of speed in the game and start going edge to edge, we can get some pay out of it. So we'll see how we're going. It'll be an interesting 40.
Good luck, mate.
3 minutes. Go.
What's it Ben have to say?
Discipline. So Stapleton with the restart. Another huge high-hanging restart. Taken again by Donald Lawler. Second time he's done that. Rampaging like an elephant. We're over the halfway line. Rory Mulville eventually goes to ground just shy of the 10-metre line. Bective now down the short side. Tom Mack. Nice little out of the back of the hand into Chris Rowland. Rollers no choice but to truck it up. He's well tackled by Monkstown. Tip on. Tiernan McCluskey. Now Gilso, what's he going to do? Takes it on himself. Bective continue down the short side. The Buff Kelly. Rumblings got in over the 10-metre line. Quick ball. Bective continue down the short side. Good hands.
Go on.
Excellent run, Dave McPoland. He's inside the 22. Tackled at the second attempt. Slower ball though. Hopple's going to have to dig it out. Gallagher. 2 men to take him down.
Go on.
The Buff.
Good hands.
It's good work by Bective. Gilso. Little show and go inside. Eventually, Joe's throw it inside. Unlucky. Ref is going to bring it back. It's going to be a scrum to Bective. Stadium clock. We know one on the stadium clock here. Okay, stadium clock has stopped.
That's control from inside the bar.
It's actually a penalty. It wasn't a scrum, so it's a penalty to Bective. Little nudge by Gilso. Brings the ball up to maybe 10 metres out from the Monkstown try line.
So Chuck, still in the yellow card. Penalty,
Yeah.
kickable, and they kicked a touch. What's your advice there now to a 14 versus 15 man?
I'm going to take the points, man.
Yeah,
Use the
don't
minute.
worry, but
Use the minute
so
on the
we
clock.
We lost a player in the first half with 5 minutes ago, and we conceded 5 points.
Yeah.
We're in the second half, still down a player, have an opportunity to pull 3 of those 5 points back.
Well taken by Gavin Kelly. That's
Now,
a good driving ball.
score.
They're going to prove us wrong. There's a beautiful rumble by Bective. They're in. They're over. That's why Hatton and myself are standing on the sideline talking rubbish. Gavin Kelly. Another try for Gavin, moves him up to 5 for the season. So we're 3 minutes in. Bective, 4th try. That's a 4-try bonus point in the bag. Moves the score out to Bective 25. Monkstown 13.
There's a buggy at the bottom of the step going up to the top deck.
So that's, they told you. They told you, man.
Look, I mean,
They told you.
I don't. In situations like this, I don't mind being proved wrong.
Right.
And he's back on, yeah. Okay.
Oh man, Bobby
Yellow card is over.
coming in. Yellow card time is over because there was a couple of minutes in injury time. Gilso, he struck that well. He likes it. He's looking at it. He likes it. No.
Just this side of the post.
Okay, so we're 4 minutes in. Bective now got 4 try bonus point in the bag. The score is Bective 25, Monkstown 13.
Only 2 scores in it.
Substitution now for Monkstown 17. Tom Gilpin coming on, not sure who he's replaced.
That's a super kick, but just on the line.
Slapped back by the buff. Bective ball now, big Tom Mack. Go on, Tom. It's turnover ball. Dave's turnover ball. Dave Cave tips and goes himself as well, but the ref is going to call him back. Did great work there. Hands on. What I'm loving this season, Paul, there seems to be change in the refereeing. As soon as you put hands on as a poacher, he's giving it to you rather than waiting 2 or 3 seconds so somebody come in and blow your knee out.
It's just, but it's a big difference from hands. See, from a distance, you can always look like it's hands on, but often it's hands on the ground. So that's why the ref isn't calling it. You as a
That was a perfect poach by Cave.
It looks like you've got hands on, but actually sometimes the hands are close. Once they're on the ground, actually, if anything, that can be a penalty against you because you're holding your body weight up.
I would have known.
Monkstown player looks in.
So it's the hooker. It's the hooker, Rob Wynn, who's gone off. It's been replaced by Tom Gilpin. So good attacking platform here for Monkstown. They're 7-8 meters out from the Bective line. They're calling a 5-man. Suspected to go to Luke Kelly. It hasn't. Looked crooked. Ref is leaving it go. Ball at the back now. Cave. He breaks off. He runs backward to run forward. Now he's got a bit of forward momentum. Slow ball for Monkstown. Packer trucking it up. Good defense by Bective. Gallagher there stopping him. That source now, Stapleton. He's a big unit, well tackled by Gilson. They're coming down here, down the short side. Cian O'Donoghue, 11. Penalty Bective. Straight in, sealing off. That's a let off. Monkstown won't be happy with that. Okay. Good nudge by Tim Kyle. Nearly took 4 spectators' heads off here, right beside us.
Come on, Monkstown! What's the deal?
No, I didn't. I knew you were saying that.
Now back to calling a 5-man. Well taken in the middle by Gavin Kelly. Took it over his head, but he's done well. It's a good drive and maul set up by Bective. They're making yards here. Ball at the back now. Halper's going to throw up high box kick deep into the Monkstown half, taken by Brady. Now Solo Cal. He's freed his hands up. Stapleton, he's got it out wide. Cut back inside. He's done well. They're up to the 10-metre line. That's really good work by 14. Conor Lowen from Monkstown. Show and go. Fraser Wright, he's done well. Managed to offload it in the tackle too. Flat pass right in front of us. Wasn't forward, it was flat. But again, referee Paul Haycock is very keen on the rooks. He's saying holding on this time, so another relieving penalty to Bective. We are 8 minutes in and the score is Bective 25, 4 tries, Monkstown 13. Again, good nudge by Tim, brings the ball up to the halfway line. 8.5 minutes into this game. Another replacement there from Monkstown. Number 7, Michael Hayes, has come off. Not sure who's come on to replace him. Five-man call by Bective. Again taken in the middle by Gavin Kelly, however. Palm down. Referee is saying that they interfered with the jumper. We'll take that. Yeah, tackling the lifter.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was
No,
interfering with the jumper. Interfering with the...
Yeah, sorry. No, you're right.
Okay.
Tackling the jumper in the air. So any hands on is deemed to be interference.
To be fair, Paul Haycock, he's having a good game. I don't think we've really questioned anything. So you can see why he's a level one ref.
As they say, them be the rules.
Yeah, it's laws, Paul. It's laws. In rugby union, it's laws. Look, Bective after winning 3 penalties, 3 kicks up, 3 line-outs, and suddenly we're up just outside just on the Monkstown 22.
Big shout out to Sharon and Marco watching back in headquarters in Donnybrook. Sharon wanted to know, is my knee still sore? The answer is yes, Sharon.
Gavin Kelly at the front this time. That's the 3rd line out in a row he's won. Ball is broken loose there. Ball is broken loose. Yeah, it's turnover ball, so it's Monkstown ball. They want to fling it right. They want to have a go. Solo Carroll, he's dangerous. He's done well. Huge gap. He's made it up. Oh, that's a beautiful floating pass. Who's out there to catch him? Dave McPolan eventually takes him down on the Bective 22. Quick ball. It is quick ball. Oh, there's a penalty won by a crowd if ever you heard one. Free shot for Monkstown. So penalty Monkstown.
Hold on, ref.
We're 10.5 coming up to 11 minutes in. Are they going for the post? No, Stapleton's going to go for the corner. They fancy their chances.
Well, I think they were going to be chasing the game, so they were just trying to get 7 points on the board.
Okay. Good nudge by Stapleton. They're about 20 metres out. Attacking platform.
Convert to try brings them in the score.
Yeah. So at the moment it's a 12-point game.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5-man called again by the town.
We're looking back yet in relation to the thirds league final against Lansdowne. So if there's anyone out there that has a score, please share it with us.
Trick play at the front. They're in. They are in. That's a try. Try to Monkstown. Try scored by Dave Cave, number 4. It's a trick play at the front. They caught Bective off guard. It's good work by Monkstown.
Let's go, Town!
So Dave Cave with the try. Brings the score back to Monkstown 18, Bective 25 at Stapleton with a chance to add 2 points.
Sorry, Crusher, you're too late, pal.
It's a good kick. It's a good kick. Now he's pulled it across. Okay, so we are 13 minutes in. Monkstown 3 tries, Bective 4 tries. Score is Monkstown 18, Bective 25. So 7-point game. A lot of people say that's a 1 score game. It's not. It's 2 because you got to nail the conversion.
Yeah,
this 7-point game.
This is the time in the game when 3 points are on after you take them.
Correct.
Like Ireland did last night to go to 27.
Yeah.
It's important. It's a psychological thing too.
Gilson.
Youngsters have to work hard.
Good high hanging contestable. Taken by
Machine caught him.
Taken by the town, but tackled by O'Sheen. It's well done there by Rico Webster. Now Luke Kelly. Rory Mulvihill trying to rip the ball there. Didn't get it now. Cave, all action today. Cave O'Carroll, he's well tired. Tackled by skipper Gilson. However, they reload and they go again. Another good tackle by Bective. This time, they throw up a kick. Fraser Wright throws up a kick and it's knocked on by Monkstown. Knocked on by Monkstown, so free play for us. So we have to. He's given a knock on against Bective. Didn't see that, Paul. Didn't see that. Didn't see that. Even the Monkstown heads here are going, didn't see that one.
Rewind here, hang on.
Okay, so we are 15 minutes in. 15 minutes in, Monkstown 18, Bective 25. First one he's got wrong, to be fair. First one he's got wrong.
He's not going to want to see that in the video. I mean, that couldn't be more plain. Oh, he has. He's turned it around.
Oh,
yeah.
He's turned it around.
That might be one of those moments. Sometimes the wrong hand, you don't know which direction you're facing. It's
Okay,
like
so
out of deep water.
scrum for Bective. Do we play or do we kick and pin them back?
Well, I think they're clearly defending the left side of the park in terms of expecting the kick. That's the way the wind is going left to
Yeah,
right.
the wind is swirling. Yeah, it looks like it's with us again now. Good scrum by Monkstown. Good scrum by Monkstown.
The Bective are going to have to move that faster. You can see James
wanted to pick and go. Yeah, he wanted to pick and go.
From 8 to go back inside the
Second row in the flanker, yeah.
Which basically tells me that something the ball got caught in there. There was no reason for him to do that. The ball got caught in there, so he was trying to rescue it. And the minute he took the bind off, you could see the Monkstown got the impetus in the scrum there. They need to move that quicker. It's like anything, give them a smell of blood and they're going to go after.
Yeah. So in and out, old Channel 1 ball, as we call it. In and out, move on.
Arguably, there's space behind the centre, so if you bring the ball to the line.
I'm looking at Tim Carroll at 15, directly behind the scrum in the old kind of zero position. I wonder, is he going to drill a left footer down deep into Monkstown territory?
15 is sitting on that.
There's Gals has moved again.
Oh, we've got a
Penalty to Bective. What's he giving that for, Paul? You're a forward.
Well, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to see his hand movement, though. I think he's saying that they're wheeling the scrum on that side, on the tight head side.
Okay, so
tight head side. It looks like that's what he's saying, or it could be a bind issue. But yeah.
Yeah, look. So the penalty count is swung in the second half. It's 2 against Bective, 5 against Monkstown, and we're only 17 minutes in. Penalties, of course, there's 2 types of penalty. There's a discipline penalty and a pressure penalty. Yeah. Looks like Monkstown are giving away pressure penalties. Now, Bective going for a 5-man, and I see the beast. That is the Buffalo.
Oh, Tiernan.
Out in the midfield, that's a knock on. That's a knock on. Unlucky. So conscious we've got no graphics today, so we are 17 coming up to 18 minutes into this game. It's Monkstown 18, Bective 25. Bective have a 4-try bonus point. It's a good scrum by Bective. That's a good scrum by Bective. But now he's penalising Bective. Didn't get it. Okay, quick tap and go by skipper Tristan Brady. Monkstown on the attack. Take it up to the halfway line. Loose play. Where's it going to go? It's going to go to Tim Carroll at 15. He puts through a monster kick. Monster kick deep in the 22. Don't go dead. Referee's bringing it back.
Wait, how is there no advantage there?
They kicked their own advantage away.
Weird call. Okay, he's given a scrum to Bective. Strange.
He kicked it away himself.
I agree.
Yeah.
But like, not only that wasn't. I don't know what he did there.
So a couple of contentious decisions by referee Paul Haycock. He was having a blinder until we said he was having a blinder, and now he's falling apart. Anyway, here we are. Scrum, middle of the park, just shy of the halfway line. Bective ball.
Well, I wouldn't go far as saying he's fallen apart. There's definitely been one or two questionable decisions on both sides. I think both Monkstown and Bective supporters are just querying one or two of them.
Of course, it'll be hard as well. There's a good vocal crowd here from Monkstown. There always is.
Yeah.
The crowd.
Tell any which of those people with their vocal, give them the whistle and see how they get on.
I know.
You got to have a bit of empathy for these guys. Tough job.
Steadier scrum this time. Ball at the back with Gallagher.
Score to Lansdowne and Bective thirds is still 10 points to 5.
To Lansdowne. In the thirds league final up in Donnybrook. We'll just concentrate on this game. Coming up to 20 minutes in, so coming up to the end of the third quarter. Bective 4 tries, 25 points. Monkstown 3 tries, 18 points. Cracking match, nothing between these two teams. Great conditions.
Scots really turn around and that's the thing, especially Murphy. Great game. Good one to watch. I'm looking forward to it. Relax.
Another solid scrum by Bective. No fannying around this time, though. They get it straight out. There's a move coming on here. A little pullback ball. Tim Carroll takes it, breaks the first tackle. Now Chris Rowland puts through a high kick into the 22. Fraser Wright calls the mark. Number 10 for the town. High kick, it's not going to make it though. Taken by Gavin Kelly, just inside the Bective halfway line. He's done well, frees his hands. Ball is knocked on. Unlucky. Well taken by Gavin. Offloaded it to Tim, just unlucky there. Okay, so we have a scrum right in front of us here, halfway line. 22 minutes in, so into the final quarter, Paul. Your thoughts?
Like it's turned back into an arm wrestle here. It's going to be a test of fitness. And how much do Bective want it, really? They have the chance to take the game, another try, put it out of sight against Monkstown. But the question is, Monkstown are exceptionally hungry. They're not giving up. And they're still a threat. Their ball, you can see centres are lining up for a hammer ball here. So
straight into the second row, Tristan Brady, but Bective good push. However, Town get the ball wide now. Stapleton pull back 11. O'Donoghue, he's done well. He's got great speed. Beautiful floating pass out to his 14. Is eventually tackled into touch.
Well done, Bective.
Net gain, beautiful play by Town, but net gain only of maybe 10 metres in the pitch. It's going to be a Bective line out.
Monkstown 8 did well to get that ball out of the scrum.
Yeah,
pedal backwards.
Scrum,
yeah. I think they have to just continue to go after those scrums and look for penalties.
Getting to kind of nervy time here now, Paul. You're kind of, Monkstown score next and it's game.
Pay for to become a member of Bective is that little bit of
cardiovascular
area.
You don't need Ozempic or Mounjaro when you're in Bective. You lose the weight just sweating watching the first team play.
I think that we need to get rid of that fear after last week's capitulation.
Line out now, the buff on the charge.
Big hit.
Dunts the first man, but he is stopped on the 10-metre line. Slower ball for Halpo. Gallagher. Bobby Holland. It's a good tackle on Gilso. Good tackle by the Town. Tidied up by Tim Carroll. Going sideways before he's going forward. Puts through a kick. Taken on the 10-metre line by Fraser Wright, the number 10. He puts through a good kick. Ends back down just outside the 22. Ball came off the hand. It was blocked down, so it's a
it's an equivalent of
It's a Monkstown ball. So for Bective now, number 20, Ben Garrett coming in for 13, Tom Mack.
What have you got on the clock?
24 minutes in.
All right, okay, back to your time. Both sides.
For both sides, correct. McGinnis again, he's had a fine game, he's done very well. Coming around the corner, Cave, he's also had a fine game. Free to Sands. Now, what can Monkstown do? Out to 20. He's tackled by Chris Roland on the 22-metre line. They have to go open. They've no one here on the blind side. Slower ball. Cave again. Well tackled by Gallagher. Now they're going to go wide. Stapleton. Two Bective men tackling there. I think it's a poach. Is it a poach? It's not a poach. Ball comes back on the Monkstown side. Halfback has a go. Another penalty against Bective. So, points, corner. If I'm Monkstown, take your points, man. Take your points. Make it a one-score game, yeah? No, he's going into the corner. Stapleton. Okay, it's brave.
As you said, it's a two-score game. It's still a two-score game.
Yeah.
Had they taken the points, it was a one-score game. Now they've given us the opportunity to...
Were we to question it? We question Bective up the other end, yeah. Yeah, it's a two-score game. You have to get the conversion.
And you have to then have no score to get out of the draw.
Okay. Now, they caught us up here earlier on with the trick play at the front when...
They've been good on the line out with the drive.
Yeah, so let's see what they do. 5 metre.
We're going to go up. We do go up. We win the ball in the air.
Bective contest, win the ball. Sloppy ball, but it's on the Bective side. Just need to exit out of here now. Connor, halfback, is at the bottom of that ruck, so Pack are going to have to truck it up a bit.
A couple of hammers, but they're actually going down the wrong side because they're cutting out the angle. And the ball is broken out. That's just a bit sloppy in terms of...
halfback, of course, is buried at the bottom of the ruck, so he wasn't there to direct them.
Yeah, but look, at the end of the day, I think you've got to take responsibility when the 9 is down. The simple play in those situations is to slow down, look for a few hammers off left or right. In that situation, you want to play open to give your kicker an opportunity, an angle. But we went down the short side and then knocked it on. Anyway, a little bit of panic. Just take the breath. There's a bit of a break now. Scrum to Monkstown. 15 metres out on the short side, about 5 or 10 metres in. So big open side to attack from Monkstown's perspective. But we have a dominant scrum, so the question is, are we going to go after this? Play for the penalty?
Will they just go in and out as quick as they can?
I think they should go in and out.
It's the wrong side of the pitch for the halfback as well, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, remembering that up here at the end of the first half, number 8 McGinnis came off short side. We weren't expecting it. We had a man in the bin. We all thought they were going to go far side. They caught us and they put the winger in the corner. So loads of options. We are 25 minutes in this game. Bective 25, Monkstown 18. It's squeaky bum time now, real nerve time into the final quarter. Huge match in the context of the league.
Penalty. Oh my God.
They tip and go. They're going to tip and go. To be fair, they've tried to tip and go on every penalty.
They're going.
Yeah, they're going to tip and go anyway.
Come up and meet them. Yeah. Wait to see.
Hard to see what's happening now from where we are. Monkstown Pack have another rumble. They're tackled about 2 metres out. Cave lost the ball in contact. It's turnover ball, tidied up by Ben Garrett. Now how to Bective exit here. Tiernan McCluskey. Tim Carroll.
Jesus, that's terrible.
Bit of a dodgy kick, bounces off a knee. Ref is going to bring it back, saying no advantage. There was a knock on there in the breakdown, so it's going to be a Bective scrum. 26 and a half minutes in. Jesus.
Okay. Let's have a look at some of the. Jesus, the whole time. Any score just dies. No, but it doesn't. It says that they're all zeros. Okay, so current scores in the Division 2 is Clonmel leading Belfast Harlequins 66 points to 14. Bruff trailing to Ballyclare 7 points to 34, so that looks like a bonus point win for Ballyclare. Thomond 29, Malahide 24, very tight game in Limerick. Monkstown 18, Bective 25, and then Middleton and Dolphin are 17 all as it stands.
That's a bit of a cracker too, isn't it? Okay, anyway, we'll focus on this game. We're 27 minutes in. Defensive scrum for Bective. Tim Carroll, big left boot, brings ball right up to the 10-metre line. Okay, well done, right. You can see this touch judge's flag. Wind is back. It's been kind of swirling all day. There was no wind forecast. We weren't meant to have any wind. However, Monkstown have the advantage of the wind. Bective have the advantage on the scoreboard. 28 minutes. It's like watching a kettle boil, watching the clock tick down when you have a narrow lead.
This is exactly as we expected, a tight game. Neither side given.
Overthrown again, stolen by Gavin Kelly.
Great turnover from that position in the field. Oh, that was definitely.
Buff cut back pass. Bective get the ball out wide. Eventually they do. Now Tim Carroll, who's got Chris Rowland outside, Ben Garrett inside. Ball is broken loose. Kicked on, hacked on by Oisin McCluskey. Right thing to do, Oisin. Well done. Okay. I didn't see anything wrong there. Crowd getting very animated beside us.
I believe that it hit a yellow hand on the way in, or off a yellow player. Referee didn't see it that way, either did the linesman. So can we get a turnover again? Double turnover.
Monkstown are calling 5 again. They've been going.
Let's go down!
To McGuinness, 4-man. Okay. We got the right numbers? Yeah, we have. Okay, so it's going to go to Luke Kelly. It's not. They go long. Gavin Kelly disrupts, but Luke Kelly picks it up, charging through. He's done well, brings it up to the Bective 10-metre line. Quick ball. It is quick ball for Monkstown. Monkstown now at the back to go right. Solo Carl. O'Donoghue, Cian O'Donoghue. He's done well. Oh, it looked like a forearm of a handoff, but ref is leaving it go. Think it's a turnover. Think it's a steal. Is it for Bective? It is. Ball is loose. Referee is saying play on. Bobby Holland now out to Dave McPolan. He's done well. Yeah, it's a look. Gotta leave him go. Gavin Kelly.
The ball in the corner here, yeah.
Halpenny shaping to go down the short side, is he? He is. Gives it to Gallagher. Gives it to the pack to truck it up. Now Halpenny. Relieving kick. Penalty Bective. Thank you, referee. We'll take that. Eases the pressure on a really tight game. We're into the 31st minute. Scores Monkstown 18, Bective 25. Subs out for Bective 18, Ronan Cregan, another one with the black scrum cap. Doesn't help. He's coming on for Oisin McCluskey. And Scotty Barron, number 16. Who's he coming on for? I suspect it'll be Rory Mulvihill and Chandler move across. Bective got a man down at the moment. James Gallagher. Okay, so time to stop. Take a breath. We're into the final 10 minutes of an absolutely cracking contest here in a beautifully balmy Sydney Parade. Two teams in the top four. Crucial match in the context of the league. There's 3 games left after this, so result today is huge and fixing what the top 4 is as we go into a week off. Indeed it is. Rory Mulvihill, Raj coming off. He's had a fine game. Replaced by Scotty Barron, so Chris Hennessy will move to loose head. And Oisin McCluskey, who's also had a fine game in the loose ball, he's coming off too.
Oisin's a busy player, all right. Gets involved, turns up on shoulders. He's busy. Messer at the breakdown.
Gilsonan. That's a great nudge. Inside the Monkstown 10-metre line. Okay, so game back on. 32 minutes, 8 minutes left on the clock. Bective have a 7-point lead, 25-18. Overthrow, turnover ball. The Town have taken it. They brought it up to halfway. Opportunity for them now. They're going to go wide. They're going to go wide. They are going wide. O'Donoghue, he's caused a lot of trouble. He's tackled by Chris Rowland and Ben Garrett, but he's managed to get up to the 10-metre line. Ball is unplayable. Bective scrum.
Come on, referee. I don't know. Come on. Low to sternum. Oh, come on, Ref. Go to that today, Ref. Go. Come on.
I wouldn't call it abuse, Paul. I call it coaching. Advice. The crowd are playing their part. It's why you come down here, play your part. I can't do it anymore because I have a microphone, but I was trained by the Cud back in the day on how to abuse. I did an apprenticeship with the Cud.
I don't see where they're seeing high tackles.
So 33, we're heading into 34 minutes. It's a good scrum by Bective. Yeah, good solid scrum. Then Garrett takes it up, tackle just shy of the halfway line. Quick ball it is, quick ball.
Caught behind again.
Galls, yeah, he's done well just to tidy it up. James Gallagher now, Bective continue down the short side. Gavin Kelly eventually taken down on the halfway line. Slower ball, Harper having to dig it out. Little tip on by Galls too. Jonah Lawler, he's done well. Oh, Bobby's done well.
That's not high. Then you're talking about
Bobby's done well. Bective continued down the short side. Gilso out of the back of the hand. 2 Wallers. Dancing up the touchline. Has to cut in. He ran out of space. Quick ball for Bective again. It is. Looked like they were offside there, but they tackled Gallagher well. Slower ball again. They're playing the 9. However, Bective get it. Bobby Holland. Ben Garrett. Now, what's he going to do? No high tackles there. Penalty Bective. Now, lads, upstairs for thinking. We're in the 35th minute of this match. It's a 7-point game. Use the minute on the clock. Gilso's in a fine vein of form with his boot. Let's take the kick.
Just. Oh man, I can't wait to sit down at home tonight with a pizza and a beer to watch this.
Rory Mulvihill, haven't seen him run so fast since he was playing for Exeter. Straight out on with the kick and tee, so nobody can even think of making a decision. So Gilso.
If you were a coach in a situation like this and you saw your 10 or anyone with the ball looking at the touchline, you'd nearly hit them with a laser beam from the side. It's the right choice.
It is the right choice, and you know we're into the 36th minute, Paul. This could be the game if he slots this.
What will happen is if he slots it, Monkstown have to chase.
Yeah.
So they're going to throw everything at it, and that's sometimes when you make mistakes.
Correct. Let's see if he can get it. He struck it well. He's got it! 38 minutes on the clock, 37 minutes on the clock. Great kick by skipper Matty Gilsonan. Moves the score out to Bective 28, Monkstown 18. It is now a 10-point game. 10-point game.
But the important thing to note,
Beautiful restart by Stapleton. However, taken by that man, Donald Lawler again. He's been imperious on restarts.
last year you talked about the hang time. That must have been at least 6 seconds in that kickoff. That was unbelievable. But the other thing here is we're denying Monkstown a losing bonus point if we continue to keep the score as it is.
Yeah, with
Which is
3
huge.
minutes to go.
It's
Yeah,
huge.
3 minutes to go.
Monkstown bite at the heels to get into the top 4 for the finals playoffs.
Halfpenny. It's going to land on the halfway line. Taken by the 20. He offloads, gets it to Stapleton. He's tackled just inside the Bective half. Slower ball for the town. What are they going to do? Big Luke Kelly takes it on. He's well tackled. Cave. Now Stapleton steps back inside, steps the first tackle. Eventually he's taken down by Scotty Barron. They come down the short side. Solo Carroll, he's well tackled by Chris Roland. They're on the 10-metre line. Discipline now, Bective discipline. Webster. They're looking for a penalty there. Halfback bought a penalty there against Cregan. He did buy a penalty against Cregan, so they tip and go. They're gone.
3 tries before. No, they've
O'Donoghue. Referee's given a high tackle. Free shot for the town here. That's a forward pass. He hasn't seen it. Ball was broken loose at the breakdown. He's coming back. It was a free shot. If you're the town and they're 10 points behind you, take the kick and take a point out of the game.
100%.
We are
The thing is, with the time on the clock, a try doesn't
38. We're into the 39th minute.
Sorry, Chuck, just to correct that now, they have scored 3 tries, I believe.
Yes, they have
So
scored
actually
3 tries.
going for a try. Oh, they're
They're right.
Yeah, no, but if they went for a try, it would make a difference because it would actually be 2 points.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're going for the point. But we'll allow that, I think. Leave the bonus point secure.
Okay, so we're into the 39th minute. Big Matt Stapleton, Monkstown 13. Points to the sticks. This would bring it back to a 7-point game for the town. So it'll put them into losing bonus point territory with a minute left on the clock. Yeah, straight through. So here we go, grand finale. 1 minute left plus whatever injury time the ref is playing. Yeah, they've turned it off. Their stadium clock is wrong. My clock is right.
39 you have there.
I have wrong. We're into the 40th minute. Yeah, we're into the 40th minute.
So it'll be last play, essentially. Oh,
So-
there has been a little bit of stoppage, though, hasn't there?
I see Cian O'Donoghue. Number 11 from Monkstown coming off injured. He's had a fine game. It's caused us a lot of hassle. So now Bective. We're into injury time here.
Scotty,
It's a 7-point game.
you have to try and take this.
Gilson kicks long into the 22. Taken by Stapleton. They've no choice. They've got to run. So he stopped at source just outside the 22.
No penalties.
Solo Carroll, great player. Dancing feet, he's done well, brings it up the 10-metre line. Good tackle by Bective. That's straight in at the side in the breakdown, but he hasn't seen it. Monkstown, they're up to the halfway line. We're in injury time, probably last play of the game. Still Monkstown ball, out again. Stapleton throws it out to Webster. He pulls it back to O'Carroll. They're still in their own half. They're desperately trying to get the ball wide to the pacey guys.
That was a sequence.
Now they're coming down the left here. They've got numbers to get it out to the wing. It's a great tackle by Chris Orland. That could be it. That should be it. We're deep into injury time. Indeed it is it. What a day for Bective Rangers. 4 tries. Bective 28. Monkstown 21. Bective take 5 points out of this match. Paul, great result.
Yeah, super result by Bective. Really tough game. A game that I think we all expected. We talked about it in the pre-match lunch. The president, David Mahan, talked about the history of the two clubs and the amount of games that are contested over the years. I'll give it back to Chuck.
All right, look, great day here, Saturday the 7th of May in Sydney Parade, round 15. We talked about the need and the want. Bective needed to win this game and wanted to win it after the disappointment of last week. So, great 4-try bonus point haul for Bective, gives them 5 points, keeps them second in the league, crucially in that home semi-final position for the playoffs with 3 games to go. We have a gap week next week, hopefully to see Ireland beat Scotland for the Triple Crown in the Aviva. Produced and directed today by Rory O'Connor, because Louis Manan is still away in Perth in Western Australia. On camera also Rory O'Connor. Who knew the man could multitask? On co-coms, Junior Vice President in the sky blue trousers. Not sure about those, Paul Hatton. I'm Chuck Byrne. That's a wrap.